So hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanna explain you guys the damage scaling in this game. So first I explain the how it call the basics and then I prove it as well. So basically you see here on the gas you have damage increase, right? 80%. So on Arcana sets it's also damage increase, right? It's damage increase. You see it here. But on Ephemeral, it's basic attack damage increase basically. So it's a different section. So what is the case? What I think, and from my testing, what you will see now, after I explain this damage increase from if you use Arcana set on Zilas, this damage increase will add up basically 80 plus 50, right? Which is 130. And that will be the increasement from Arcana set. But if you use Inferno set, it will be plus multiply 40%. So because it's a basic attack, it scales on a different section. So both damage scaling goes multiplied, if that makes sense. It's very hard to explain, but so basically, Arcana set will be plus, and Infernal Roar will be multiply on Zila's ultimate. Out of the ultimate, Arcana set will deal more damage than Infernal Roar. And this is also a thing. This will also scale differently on them. Because only an air targets, right? So, and now I show you guys on the guild boss the scaling. We go 94. So we have Infernal, right? And I will not give him Invic or anything. I just show the base the damage. So we put Zidas down and a healer, which doesn't have Invic set, so I use Midan, right? So he doesn't have Invic. Right now he do 29k, right? But you wanna wait for his ultimate. And you see the Arcana set I gonna use will almost have the same stats, almost. So now his ultimate, I just hold a unit to get the damage time in 129.9. You see, on his ultimate, right? 129.9. Okay. Now we quit battle. We have this information from Infernal Rosette because that's a multiplier. And that is the same case for almost every hero. You have to check what they multiply on. And I show you guys the artifact as well. So now we change. You see his stats? What's on arrogance? It's 56 attack less, but it's 1.5 crit damage. It's basically the same thing. Attack speed doesn't matter, but it's almost the same too. You guys can agree it's almost the same. It should be almost the same damage. So technically Arcana sets shouldn't deal more damage after 5 ultimates, right? Because 50% more damage against 40% more damage. But this doesn't scale. This will be just plus. But Infernal Rosette is multiplied. So that's why Infernal Rosette, even after 5 ultimates, will be much less damage. We saw 129k something. So since Infernal Arcana set also works when other people use the ultimate, which I prove here too. So see, let's get the damage increasement also when other people use ultimate, right? So I will just use Sidas down and Midan that he's safe, and then use other ultimates. You see 19k now he do. Look his damage. He did 21 now, 22 because his artifacts probably scale up now. But you see 24-ish. Then we use this down, this. We just need 5 ultimates, right? So I put Laurel out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ultimate, and Arrogance used one, which I cannot activate, right? So it's 5 ultimate used. And Zida's damage is increased, right? Zida's Arcana set is full charge now. So it's 34k. And now he deals 115k. And with Infernal set, we had 129, right? So 115k now. And I prove you that Arcana set works with ultimates. That's now the Arcana set. That the ultimates, if I wouldn't have used 5 ultimates, he will deal automatically less damage. But it's 129k versus 115, right? But you see you will deal less damage because the Arcana set is not charged. See? So with full charged Arcana set, we have 115k damage. And with Infernal set, with same stats basically, we have 129k. Because you need to multiply it, right? And now I show you guys the same sets on Arrogance. It's the other way around on Arrogance. Because Arrogance has this. His ultimate is also focus damage. It's not increased damage, it's damage with each attack launched and increases basic attack range. So it's basically Infernal in his ultimate. Not exactly Infernal, but it's a different damage source coming from somewhere else. Not from damage increase. That's the point, right? So now we take the set from Zilas. And we have the multiply version on him now. So Arcana set will multiply with this. Infernal set will only plus with this. If that makes sense. Now I show you guys. So here's Arcana set on, right? Yeah. We do the same thing. Stack the Arcana set up. And then we get his damage down, right? I just use Villain as healer. She doesn't have Invic or anything. And now we're gonna put on like before. No, this is not good. Turn. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We get Laurel out. Use of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Arcana set is active. And now you see. That's with Arcana set, right? 162k, okay? That's what, with this set, Zidas was dealing less damage on his ultimate, right? Now we go out of here. And we're gonna use Arrogance. And give him the Infernal set, which has basically the same stats. It's close to perfect same almost, right? I couldn't make it better, but this is what I got. So, but we can say it's pretty same, and we don't use Artefact, right? Artifacts are different scaling as well, which I will show as well. And now we have Infernal set, so we don't need to make the 5 ultimates. And he will deal less damage now with this set. Because it's a plus multiplier, and the other one is the multiplier. If that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it very good, but I guess I bring it good. I think you guys understand my point, right? I think I explained it good, to be honest, but yeah. I just don't find the right words because it's very complicated stuff. So we had 162, and now we have 151. See this damage difference? And on Zilas, it was the other way around. On Zilas, Infernal makes much more. So I can prove it when I show you both ultimates scale on both scenarios, but one scales on damage increase and one scales on basic attack. So on Arrogance, Arcana set will always make more damage if you have the same stats. On Zilas, Infernal Row will always make more damage with the same stats. So the best set for Zilas is Infernal Row. The crit damage set I didn't even touch there. With Infernal Row set, you just with the crit damage set, you just need to make the good balancing around attack and crit damage. So you wanna also balance not only the crit damage and the attack, you wanna balance increased damage and basic attack damage basically as well. It depends what you have, right? For example, Lust has also 40% damage increase. For Lust, Infernal Row is better as well than Arcana set. Because heavy attack, and you also need to know that Infernal Row set only works if it's only basic attack. It doesn't work with Karmet, with Warriors, with this. You don't even need to think about Infernal Row or this mathematics. But there's also other thing what I need to show you guys. So she has damage increase on the ultimate, right? And let's say we take the gear from Arrogant again. And we take the Wailing Skull. The reason why Wailing Skull is so good on Zillitu is only because Zillitu, I don't have a Zillitu to show it, but Zillitu has, instead of this 40%, the damage increase, right? She has, where is she here? Where's the ultimate? She has 30% extra damage, which is also damage increase. If you have damage what increase everything, that's damage increase. If you have damage that increase only for scenarios like basic attack or AoE damage or thingy, that doesn't increase the other thing like burning or something. But she increased 300% to everything. That also scales on this artifact, which I can show you here. You go in artifact, right? I leave the boost on just so I don't need to tank too much. And now I take Lust, right? And I show you that the Wailing Skull will deal much more damage when she's on ultimate, because she gets 40% damage increase, which goes on every source from damage comes from her, which is included her artifact too. So when you see the first thingy, you have to be very slow. So the artifact is active, right? The artifact deal, that's her hit, that's the artifact, 80k, right? It's 80k. Now we see it again, here it's hitting 80k. But with her ultimate now, it will deal much more than 80k. So Wailing Skull is very good on her. So you want to use the artifacts what increase your what on units. Wailing Skull is good on units that have ultimate with increased damage. And Arcana set using, or it doesn't need to be Arcana set necessary, but it needs to be having a ulti that increase the damage a lot. And then you don't want to use Arcana on that, right? So I'm waiting till, yeah, now. Now I use my ultimate, right? And the artifact is dealing, instead of 80k, look. It's dealing 116. And her ultimate increased it for 40%. On Zillitu it's 300. So that's why you want to have on Zillitu Wailing Skull. But you don't want to have Wailing Skull on Arrogance or something, for example. Because it increases only the basic attack, the ultimate, right? It's not a whole damage increase resource. So I cannot show it with Zillitu. With Zillitu, Wailing Skull will do so much more. Just because of the ultimate. And you also wanna have a long ultimate. So if your ultimate is instantly, but has 5000 damage increase, the artifact will not be used with the damage increase because the ultimate is not running. So the damage is only increased while the ultimate is running. And Zillitu's ultimate is running very much. And that's why you also circle a lot with Laurel and stuff to keep her ultimate up as much as possible, also to deal more damage with herself, but also her artifact deals more damage, right? Does that make sense? I just proved it here. Without ultimate, it's 80k. With ultimate, it's 120. It's crazy much more, and she has only 40%. ZD2 has fucking 300. I wish I had her, so I could test this good. But I don't. This is not even my account because I didn't have so good gear balance on my account, right? So my friend gave me this. But yeah, I don't know how I explain it. I can open Paint and make you guys my thematic show. Wait, how? So and here, wait, I put my camera away so you guys see it better. Oh wait, let's push this here, right? So and here, let's say base damage is 100%, right? Let's make this percent. I make a painting show here. But that's the base. You take 100% base from both sides, right? So this is Arcana set. Arcana, and this is Infernal, right? I for Infernal, A for Arcana set. Damage increase is basically an Arcana set, right? And focus damage, which I mean with focus damage is basic attack, burning increased damage, something focus, you know? So you have two sources of income here then. So we add the 80%, on damage increase. It's not a focus and damage increase, so we stay, the base on the right side will be 100%. Because it's not a focus damage, it's an increased damage overall. So we count the base 100 plus the 80 from the ultimate plus the 50 from Arcana set, right? And I just showed you guys the damage scaling difference on in the game. I showed you already. So that is the mathematic version with my writing skills. What and yeah, so basically we have the 80% from the ultimate, and then we have the 50 plus 50 from the Arcana set, which is damage increase, right? Which is time the base damage from the right side. It's better to explain like this. From the focus damage is base 100 and increased damage is base 100 too. So I add the Arcana and the ultimate, yeah? So we get 23,000 while multiplying this two, okay? And then you use Infernal set, but you use Infernal set on the right side. So this is still Infernal set, right? Infernal, Arcana. So we only use the ultimate on the left side, which is the damage increase, and the ultimate is a damage increase. So we cut out the Arcana set. So we don't use the Arcana set here. We don't use it. We just count it against the base. So you make 100 base plus the 80 from the ultimate. And now we add on the focus damage, which because Infernal set is a basic attack, damage increase only. We add it to the focus damage, right? So we add 140, and then we multiply this one. Multiply, right? Multiply 180 plus and 140. Then we have a higher number. It's 25,200. It's a higher number than this. If that makes sense. Because you multiplied two higher numbers to each other. And I just showed you in game that the damage is higher with Infernal set on even against a full Arcana set charged one. And on Arrogance it was the other way around because he has on the ultimate other focus damage scaling. That's how it's getting calculated, I guess. I cannot test it 100% because I cannot make the ultimate scaling to 0. If I could make the ultimate scaling to 0 and test both sets, I could make different tests, but it works on almost every unit. I tested with many units. So what you're aiming for is, you go here, you check first what the people is doing. So okay, you check him. Damage increased by 80%. Done. You know, okay, Arcana sets will not give him too much. Same with Lust. Okay, Lust, you see, on the ultimate, it's damage more damage against everything. And this each basic attack lands 4 slashes that have nothing to do with the damage increase. Deals 40% more damage. It's just more damage. Damage increase or more damage is the same thing. And on Arrogance, it's not the case. On Arrogance, you go on the ultimate, it says this. Right? It's damage with each attack. It's not damage increase 360. On ZD2, for example, it is 300 damage increase. So that's why Wailing Skull on ZD2 is so crazy good. And now we go on Hex. On Hex, technically, the best set for him would be Infernal Roar set. Okay? But it's not, because the golden card is not a basic attack, if that makes sense. And that's his most damage, right? But if his golden card would have counted as a basic attack Infernal Roar would be better on Hex as well. Because his ultimate is a damage increase too. But it's not better because the golden card is not a basic attack, basically. So Infernal Roar only works with basic attack. This one. If your ultimate doesn't do a basic attack, this set is not usable anyway. And if you guys like my content, leave a like, subscribe, share with everyone you know. And thank you guys for watching. Bye, man. See us. Bye-bye.
Welcome to a realm of strategy, a universe of epic battles. Welcome to the world of Xukania, where every day is a new adventure, every moment a chance to learn, and every live stream an opportunity to conquer. In the heart of the gaming community, Xukania stands as a beacon of knowledge, a guide for those navigating the intricate landscapes of Watcher of Realms. Here you'll find more than just gameplay. You'll discover a wealth of insights, strategies, and tips to elevate your gaming experience. Prepare to delve into the depths of free takeovers, to unlock the secrets of the game, and to embark on a journey of knowledge and power. This isn't just a game, this is a lifestyle. This is Xukania. So gear up, strategize, and step into the arena. The realm is waiting and the game is on.